Okay, so let's do one more example and then we take it from there. Okay, actually, before we do that, let's do something else. Just remember when I told you, that, let me use a different thing, that tangent of theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Remember? All right. So if that is the case, how do we get sine theta? No, tangent theta. So in order to obtain tan theta, so so now we just obtained sine theta. So we have tangent of theta is equal to sine theta is 4/5 divided by cos theta is already given to us, which is what? Cos theta is given to us, which is what? What was it again? 3/5. Cos theta is 3/5. 3/5. All right. So if we solve this, we are going to have 4/5 divided by 3/5. That's tangent of theta. And then at this point, we can use keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. All right, so we keep the first one, we change the second one, and then we flip the third one. All right, so let's do that. So we are going to have 4/5. We are changing the sign to multiplication, and then we are flipping this 5/3. All right, so 5 crosses 5, so you are left with that tangent of theta is equal to 4/3. Tangent of theta is equal to 4/3. All right. Okay, one more thing. Remember that anytime you do a square root, you are going to have plus or minus as your solution. Your solution could either be plus, it could also be minus. Plus or minus. Anytime you do a square root, your solution, you have two solutions, either a plus or a minus. Now, why is this important? It is important because if what we did were to be in, let's say, second quadrant, the sign of our solution will be either a plus or minus. For example, in the second quadrant, look at the chart I gave you earlier. Is sine theta a positive or negative? In the second quadrant, look at the chart I gave you.
Positive.
Positive. Okay. So how about tangent of theta in second quadrant? Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So if this thing we did right now, we are to be in second quadrant, your tangent theta would be a negative. Okay. All right. So let's just do one more example for more illustration, and then I will leave you to do the rest. Give me 1 second. I need to do something that is different from.
Mr. U, what happened over there on the caption flip on the last one?
This is 5 divided by 5 is 1.
Okay, that's 5. I thought it was 8. Sorry.
Yeah, it's 5. I just crossed it out. 5 divided by 5. You know, I flipped the number.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right. So just give me 1 second. I need to get an example that will match what we just did. Okay. Here's a second example. A second example says, let an angle in second quadrant be sine. Let an angle in second quadrant be sine theta equal to 1/3. This is a question 2. Let an angle in quad 2 be sine theta equal to 1/3. Find cos theta and tangent theta by using trigonometric identity. Find cos theta and tan theta by using trig identity. Okay, that's the question. Now solution. Solution. Just sketch your drawing. That's your circle. It doesn't take long to draw it. And they are talking about second quadrant, so which means they are talking about this, and they're giving you this theta, right? And they are telling you that sine theta is 1/3. So, and they are asking you to use trig identity. So,
Mr. Ikebo, I want you to ask a question.
yes, go ahead.
Is it going anti-clockwise or is it going clockwise for the second quadrant and the third quadrant?
Normally, angle moves in anti-clockwise direction, normally. However, it's not really necessary to worry about that because they have given you the angle itself, and they have told you where it is located. So normally angle goes like this, angle goes like this, you know, it goes and comes back anti-clockwise.
Okay, thank you.
So, but the reason why you don't need to worry about it is because they have given you that the sine of theta is 1/3. And they've told you that it is in the second quadrant. So just sketch something that shows second quadrant. And then they actually said using trigonometric identity. So all you are going to use would be sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equal to 1. You see? And they gave you that, what is it called? Sine theta is 1/3. So you have 1/3 whole squared plus cos squared theta, and that's equal to 1/1. All right. So now let's simplify. 1 squared, 1 times 1 is 1. And then 3 times 3 is 9. And that's plus cos squared theta, and that's equal to 1/1. And then the next step is you move this one to the other side, to the right side. And once you move it, it becomes negative. It becomes negative. All right. So you have that your cos squared theta is equal to 1/1 minus 1/9. Minus 1/9. Okay, so once again, I want you have 30 seconds to simplify the right side and post your answer on the chat box. Okay, I'm getting a lot of consistent, correct answers. Okay. Okay, you guys got it now. I'm getting a lot of consistent, correct answers. I got correct answer from Micah, Mohammed, Kristen, Busola, Johnny, Anthony, Amira, Christina, Sarah Ann, Alondra, Carmen. Okay, everybody here got the correct answer. Thank you. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we have, just for those who are not sure, if I call your name, please explain. If I call your name, so volunteer and explain what you did, because what you did is correct. Hello, Chinanyele, let me explain what you did. Vivian, did I call your name? Who else? Who did I call their names? Please explain what you did. I said I called some names and I said what they did was right. So explain it, please.
I thought you were supposed to call someone's name to explain.
Okay, I can call Busola. Go ahead, explain. Busola, what is going on, these guys? Mohammed, okay, I can hear your name. Go ahead and explain.
It's simply taking the denominator, which is 9, and 9 into 9 is going to give you 1 into 9. It's just like what we did in the first run. You're going to transpose this is 9 over 9.
9 over 9 minus
1
1
over
over
9.
9.
They take the denominator, which is 9. Then 9 into this is 1. 1 times 9 is 9 minus 1 equals to 8 over 9.
Okay, so this is 8 over 9. So that's cos squared theta. All right, so cos squared theta is 8 over 9. Now, by itself, cos theta itself, cos theta, this is like taking square root on both sides. So taking square root on both sides, 8 over 9. So cos theta is going to be plus or minus square root of 8 divided by square root of 9. All right, and square root of 8 is 2 square root of 2. So this is plus or minus, you can write it as square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 2 over square root of 9. So this is plus or minus 2 square root of 2 divided by 3. That's cos theta. Now, look at the chart I gave you. Look at the chart I gave you. Cos theta, is it positive or negative?
It's negative.
If it is negative, look at the chart again. So the chart I gave you is correct. So it's a reference. So if it is negative, that means your cos theta is equal to negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay? Now, if they are also saying find tangent of theta, find tangent of theta. So tan theta will always be, what was it again? What's the formula again for tan theta?
The Egyptian foot.
It's always sine theta over cos theta. I told you when we got this, I told you that this was the first trigonometric ratio that we derived. So this is a formula, a valid formula that you must use. So now they gave us sine theta. They gave us sine theta to be what? 1 over 3. And then we are dividing it by cos theta, which is negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay? So now this is negative here. So then you still use your keep, change, flip. Tangent of theta. So now this is going to be 1 over 3 multiplied by negative, then you flip this one, which is 3 over 2 root 3. Okay, so you can see 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you are left with 1 negative 1 over 2 square root of, is it square root of 3 or square root of 2? I'm sorry, this should be square root of 2 here. This should be square root of 2, and nobody saw it. All right, so 2 square root of 2. And then if you get a square root, a radical on the denominator, then you must rationalize the denominator. Tangent of theta. So you rationalize the denominator by doing tan theta is negative 1 multiplied by 2 square root of 2 divided by 2 square root of 2 multiplied by 2 square root of 2. Okay, so here on the denominator, you have 2 times 2 is what? 2 times 2 is 4 multiplied by 2 square root of 2 times square root of 2 is what? It's square root of 4. Then square root of 4 is 2. So this is 4 times 2. And then you just repeat the numerator, 2 square root of 2. All right? And you simplify further. 2 can cancel 2, and you'll be left with negative square root of 2 divided by 4. So that's your tangent of the angle, negative square root of 2 divided by 4. All right?